よっしゃ。
First offering on its way. And our first pitch is taken for ball one as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. In there, 1-2 now.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Gotta get it up.
DeYoung's got it. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack, but chalk one up for the offense on that.
突っ込まんとさすがに間に合わんですな。
Standing in now, Jordan Luplow as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Roll, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Williams will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike 1. The 0-1 in there, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Good job to spoil that
そろそろ9回かってまだ1回ですよ。今始まったばっかですよ。あー、落ちる。まだ1回の表ですよ。さっき押してたんですけど、なんか全然始まらんからおかしいな思ったら、限定公開になってましたね。春雪っての設定のままなってましたね。
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll enter
春
with
雪
that
ってレト
batting
ロ地下
average
の
still shy of the 220 mark. 6 home runs, 27 driven in. Comes set, the 0-1.
20対3 20対3ってボコボコに負けてますやん。さっきの資料の腹渡りのあれ、相当えげつないですね。配信やってる人見ましたけど、かなりえげつない人がですね。さすが海外って感じです。日本じゃあれ、なかなかぼかしまくらんと無理でしょうね。大量の血も出るしね、えげつないですな、あれ。チェーンソーでぶった切ってましたからね。デドバも海外やけど、あのえげつなさはすごいですよ。日本じゃあれはなかなか厳しいんちゃいますかね。相当修正入るんちゃいますか。ああ、ケンさん起きてましたか。あ、休み言うてましたっけ。まだ1回ですかね。久しぶりの21ですね。こっちも止まっとったからね。3時間話してました。すごいな。耳が痛いでしょ。3時間はしんどいですな。ああ、シンさんもね、今日はやめとくわ言うとったから。
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike one.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
0-1, here it comes.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
You know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that.
喋りすぎて口が疲れるんじゃないですか。あ、落ちた。おー、危ない。
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Wow.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The average right at 280 coming in.
デヨングさんですね。
26 RBIs. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing pops him up. And I believe yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
あ、そういや、ジェラシッ
Now a
ク
moment here in St. Louis to look at the
ワー
Cardinals
ル
starting
ド
lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
エボリューション2がね、ゲームパス入りしましたよ。まさかまさかの。まあ、1はもう入ってるんですけど、2が入ってなかったからね。ああ、あんまり内容入ってこないんちゃいますか。エンビスさんがやってる第2弾の恐竜ゲームが入りましたよ。これで1と2が両方ゲームパス入りですね。ああ、抜けた。まあ、あれもなんかセールで前安かったんですけど、チェックはしとったけど買ってなかったんでね。
Yeah, that's the name of the game. From an offensive standpoint, you just want to get a run on the board, give your pitcher a chance to go out there and attack, have a little longer leash and not worry so much.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
This is exactly the situation
カーデ
you
ィナ
drew
ルス
up from an
も一
offensive
時期
standpoint.
独
Good
走しと
pitcher
っ
on
た
the
んですけど
mound,
ね、
but you got a
最
chance to
近なんか
bury
負け
him
が
early
多
in
なっ
this one.
て2位転落ですね。
The 0-1 pitch.
なかなか常に1位は難しいですね。ああ、くせもた。逆に追っかけてる方がいいかもしれないですね。常に1位はやっぱ追われるのもしんどいですよね。まだ追っかけてる方がやりやすいというか。
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
ああ、ナックルカーブ。
And now, Austin Dean, and a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. As the two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
This one's by him to the backstop. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
振りまくりですな。
Williams at third, Kisner at second with two gone. In the dirt, did he go around?
あら、またパスボール。
Hedges goes to get it, and they'll extend their lead
さっ
even
きからポロ
further
ポロ
as the
ポロ
run
ポ
from
ロ。
third is in to score. And
ポ
quite
ロ
a
リ
turn
ン
of
チョで
events
す。
there as not only is he on the drop third strike, but a run
その
scores
ま
as
ま
well.
なんか振り逃げみたいになってますけど。
Now at the plate here is Matt Carpenter, and their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Drilled to the right
あ
side.
あ、こぼしちゃっ
Diving
た。
effort here as he gets
ポ
a
ロ
glove
リ
on
ポロ
it.
リ。
And the runner scores from third as they extend
ま
their
たもや
lead.
ポロリ。ポロリだらけですな。
The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
That brings in Tommy Edman. He's got a chance to add on
いや
to
ー、やっ
what's
ぱ
already
白
been
バラ
a
はう
big
まいです
inning for
な。
them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board
この
already.
飽きのこない味がまた
Forced the issue of this inning, Matt.
たまらん
Here
です
could
な。
really fire up that dugout.
Now here's the first offering. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
またポロリしてる。これは無理やろ。さすがにこれは。やたらナックルボール、ポロポロポロポロしてます。
Now that brings up Josh Naylor. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of
あんなポロポロするのも珍しいですね。
On he pops it up. Carpenter trying to get there, and that's going to land foul. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And I'm locking in today on outfielder Harrison Bader, one of the elite defenders in the game, burst on the scene in 2018.
久しぶりにサバの塩焼きを食べたんですけど、やっぱかなりうまいですね、あれは。あーちゃ。
Base hit into right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. So with the runner safely at third with 1 away, there you get a look at the team leaders in 3 base hits. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department.
かなりサバの塩焼きうまいですよ。
Strike 1 to start the at bat. Batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs and
白飯がね、かなり合うんですよね。
0-1 count and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is
1点はしょうがない。
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Bases are empty
こ
here
の
with
バ
2
ッタ
men.
ーなんか志村けんさんみたいに。
And that one yanked just foul.
あれはおすすめですよ。焼きたてやったらさらにうまいですよね。
High in the air out to center field. Bader gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Cardinals lead it 3-1. Stepping up is Tommy Edman, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
あれボール入ってたと思ったんですけど。
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Swing and a liner.
Ah.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone. Next to dig in, Dakota Hudson.
ハドソンさん。
Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Third strikeout already in these first couple of innings here tonight. And we'll bring up our Indians leaderboard to confirm for you that he currently leads the team in that category. So the batting order turns over now and set to go John Nogowski. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals as the lead remains 3-1. So stepping in is Cesar Hernandez as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And he popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball one.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and you can't catch up to the express.
To the plate now, Jordan Luplow. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
やったら粘りますな。
This is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side.
誰も
for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
な。しかもセカンド行く。これはアウト。これは強引ですな。
Indians go down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1.
We're just about set to go here as the Cardinals come to bat in the third inning. St. Louis fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They entered the day leading the league in round trippers, and talking with some of their players before the game, they said they know home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they try to focus or rely on. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit and not trying to do too much, the rest will take care of itself. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In now, Justin Williams. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor.
あれがストライクって。ボールじゃないんすかね、あれ。外れてますね。
Borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Andrew Kisner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
いやー、入ってる。
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
いやー、際どいとこ
So
や
the
け
next
ど。
to bat will be Harrison Bader, struck out in his last trip to the plate. And now the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
微妙に高いんですよ。
Not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
あー、でも
Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Ah,
and that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. St. Louis is out in front, 3-1. Stepping in once again is Frenmel Reyes as we begin the top of the 4th.
Right fielder, number 32, Frenmel Reyes.
Now here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
うん、今のは完全なボール。
The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a soft line.
ああ、越えていった。
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
なんか変な当たりでしたね。
Multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And we'll bring up our Indians leaderboard to confirm for you that he currently leads the team in that category. Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. And he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ah, やばい。
a sinker dips too low there.
今ボーク取られるかまた。
One run,
見
5
逃して
hits,
くれ
no
ました。
errors to this point for the Indians. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Hey,
スト
he's
ライ
had
ク
great
が入らん。
command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Lifted the
あ
other
あ、し
way
かも
to
また
left
左中
center.
間。
Long run for the center fielder, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
あちゃー。まだノーアウトでしょ、これ。
At the plate now, Josh Naylor, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s.
結構ボールが多い
2-1
ですね。
to the Indians' first baseman. Now the 2-1. Here's a
ああ、
fly
持ってか
ball,
れた。
well hit. Looking up
逆
is the
転
right
ツーラン
fielder.
じゃないですか。
The track, the
ああ、
wall.
ああ、
That ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 8th home run on the season for him as they take the lead 4-3.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
これはやばいですな。
Here's we'll get a trip to the mound.
Andres Jimenez.
まだノーアウトなんですけど。
Into the box, Andres Jimenez. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he
さ
won't
す
be out
が
here
イ
very
ンデ
long.
ィアンス。
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Heading out towards shallow
ああ、
right.
逆行ってもた。
And that's in there, base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really
打たれま
struggling.
くってますな。
Sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
To the plate now, Austin Hedges. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin
あれ
Hedges.
ボール。
Lots of hits given up, but so far
Swing
no
on.
walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Misses, ball 2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. 3 runs already home here.
アウトが取れないんですけど。点の取り合いに、
Fouled off.
ハドソンさんがやばいですね。抑えられないですよ。
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2
完
here.
全になんか
Well,
こ
his last time out, guys will just
う、
flail
流
away
れ
at
が
that
悪い
slider,
で
but
すね。
tonight, completely different story.
あ
I
ー、じゃ
think
あ
their
外れて
approach
る。
coming to the plate tonight was to
こ
lay
れは
off
も
that
うダメ
pitch
ですな。
until he shows he can throw it for a strike. Well, some might say
ア
a
ウト
walk
が
there is
取れん
okay
ですわ。
because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Genesis
重
Cabrera
傷です。
answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
さすがにやっぱバントしますよね。おお、うまいな。うまいバント。
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Jimenez on third, Hedges at second with 1 away. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that misses there, so he runs the count full
完
now.
全なボール。
3-2 pitch. And he loses it
あー、
on a
見極め
breaking
られ
ball.
た。
I'm sure the manager is fine
よう
with
見
that.
てきま
He
す
tried
な。
to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now to the plate, Jordan Luplow. He comes in 0 for 2 thus
完
far.
全に飲まれてますな、これ。
First pitch coming, here it is. Off the plate
これ
and
ま
away
た入
here,
ってない
1 ball,
って
no
いう。
strikes.
Well, that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap on it that it normally does. Both of those last two have been pretty flat, and that's a pitch he relies on coming in out of the bullpen.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
High in the air out to center field.
1点はしょうがない
Here
です
comes
ね
the。runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-3 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Next, here is Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lofted in the
よ
air
っし
out
ゃ、
toward
や
right
っ
center.
とアウト。長い攻撃でした
As he
ね。
makes the catch to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Indians lead it 5-3.
氷が溶けてまいりましたな。
Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the
And now in the box, Austin Dean. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. High in the air down the right field line.
懐かしのワトニーさん。
The 1-1 home.
際ど。
This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
あ、抜けた抜けた。飛んだけど、あー、やばいやばい、これやばい。おー、危ない。見事に抜けましたね。飛びついたけど取れる。伸びましたね、結構。伸びたですな。いやー、ボール球やな。2球ともボールですね。あー、ちゃ。またボール球。8個目の三振って。
Standing in now, Tommy Edman, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he lays off for ball.
今のも際どい一つですな。一応ボール言うてくれましたけど。
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
うわー、ええ当たりやけどファール。
Here's the pitch on 2-2.
完全なボール。球種がまた多いですね、この人。よっしゃ、ファーボール。なんとか我慢しましたね。さすがに代打しますわ。DH がないからね、これ。今年のやつやったらあるんですけど、去年のはまだないんでね。ここはゴールドシュミットさんを。
Paul Goldschmidt will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 46, Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch of the AB now. And it's fouled away. One pitch on its way, and that misses 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters,
今のはボールかいみたいな。まあ際どいけど。
He's got a chance to really do some damage.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
ああ、最悪のダブルプレー。あっちゃ。これはもったいないダブルプレー。
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ryan Helsley, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Gotcha.
Number 56, Ryan Helsley.
せめて1点は欲しかったんですけどね。最悪のダブルプレーって。
Start things out as we begin the 5th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black.
ストライクって絶対聞こえないですね。英語の発音ってなんか独特ですよね。
One ball, one strike, the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. All even now, 2-2.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking them up.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Eddie Rosario is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
なんやかんやもう1時半ですね。
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
2 balls and a strike now. Slow roller left side.
よいしょ。
And there are 2 away.
ギリギリアウト。
So now to the plate, Josh Naylor, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
やっと終わりましたね。
And it remains 5-3.
まともに終わってなかったから。
And stepping in, John Nagowski. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So now to the plate, Justin Williams. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and the big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
デッドボール三振になるとこでしたね。 あー、じゃあまた
10 strikeouts for him thus far.
10個目の三振。
Strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite
な
a
ん
few
か
more
振ってまいります
done.
ね。
Still a lot of game left in this
どう見てもボールやけど、
So that brings in the power
手
hitting
が
middle
出るんです
infielder
よね。
Paul DeYoung. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. He comes up
この
empty
ス
that
ライ
time
ダ
as
ーが
he's
よう曲が
underneath
り
it.
ますね。
0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat.
Shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Now here's the first offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Up next, Austin Hedges. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Hedges, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number two. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he fouls this one off. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Shane Bieber. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the ground, softly towards second. Scooped up. First with time to spare, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead.
もう変えるでしょ。
Now into the box, Andrew Kisner. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
1 ball, no strikes to count. slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Striding in is Harrison Bader. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Liner towards second.
これは抜
That's
け
into
た。
the outfield for a 1-out base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And he just manages to get his
逆を
hand
つ
in.
かれそうになった。
First pitch of the AB on its way. Austin Dean stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at the ball. It's 1-0.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality.
He sends it out to
お、
left
これ一
field.
旦ちゃいます。
And that ball
よし、
gets
超えた
down
超えた超え
out
た
near
超え
the
た。
wall and should be extra bases.
一瞬入るかと思ったけど、さすがに無理でしたね。
This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll go after
う
the
わ
first pitch and
こ
bounce
れ
it
で
into
点
foul
入らんかったら
territory.
やばいっす
1
ね。
for 2 in the ball game thus
で、
far.
まだ変えへんってすごいな。どこまで投げさす気や。
The 0-1.
いや
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's
ー、手間を
0-2.
な。
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Grounder
い
hit
や
hard down the first
ー、
base
当たり
line.
はいいけど
This
ファウ
will
ル。
wind up foul. Still 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff.
危
Maybe
な。
expect a
振っ
fastball
て
on
まい
this
そうや。
next one.
Count is 1-2 now.
誘い球がや
Bader,
ばい
the
っす
runner
な。
at third. Dean is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
あの球もなんか手出てまいますな。
So now here is Tommy Edman. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. From the stretch. Yanked hard but foul to the right.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Grounded to the right.
取るんかい、やーちゃ
On to first, and the
点
Red Bull
入ら
rally
ず。
goes for naught as that ends the
も
inning.
う一本が出
Cards
ないっ
land
す
a
な。
couple. They're still down 5-3.
ええとこまで行ってんのに。
So the Indians lineup flips
あ
over
そこ
and
の
to the
三
plate,
振が痛
Cesar
いっすよね。
Hernandez.
あれで打っ
And
と
to
った
start
ら
out
違
the
うの
inning,
に。
it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Williams is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Digging in next, Jordan Luplow notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. Now the first pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
うわー、際
After
ど
watching that one go by
い。
and a
今の
ball
入
being
っ
called,
とる
you
やろ
can
みた
rest
いな。
assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he misses 2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too
あー、
low.
持ってかれた。
Swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. Third home run for him on the year, and it's now 6-3.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Now batting.
痛い一発ですな。
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. At the plate, Jose Ramirez popped him up.
よっしゃ。
Nagowski camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
The right fielder.
Striding in for the Indians, Friendly Reyes. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
1-2 now. Now the pitch. Back up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Swing and a line drive.
いやー、取れんかった。
Great effort on the dive, but it's through
惜
into
しいな。
left.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to time up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Josh Naylor will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. It's now 7-3.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI in the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Andres Jimenez is at the plate as he watches ball one. Ball two.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Left side, but well foul. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Into the box, Austin Hedges, who went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Looking to minimize the damage here.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Rounded softly to the right. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. It's the Indians 7 and the Cardinals 3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Emmanuel Clase will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Roberto Perez is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Nolan Arenado is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Here's the first pitch. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. He's tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. Fouled off.
球が速いな。165へ。
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. The move is Rosario. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, John Nogowski. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
To 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2. to center field. Luplo is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting. Number
Stepping
26.
in for the Cardinals, Justin Williams. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Seth Elledge has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the Cardinals. Number 61. Seth Elledge.
Ready now is Roberto Perez, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. No balls and a strike to count. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Elledge offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next, it'll be Cesar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Bader is there, 2 gone. In now for Cleveland, Jordan Luplo. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it on to first, and with it, that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. Edmundo Sosa will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Now the first pitch. He'll start this one at 269. 1 home run and 7 driven in. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a liner. And a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here it comes. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Andrew Kisner will be next. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting, the catcher.
Next up, Andrew Kisner. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball.
Count even now at 1-1. It's 1-2.
これがま
Yeah,
た
guys,
打
he's
ち
got
に
so
くい
much
な。
respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
いや
Swing and a
ー、
miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
際っていうか外れてるし。
Triple digits on the radar gun.
Pulls this one in the air out to
上が
left.
りすぎか。
Rosario is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Austin Dean. He's 2-for-3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Tried to get some off to that swing, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line towards center field.
いやー、当た
Get
り
there
はい
and
い
he
けど。
puts it away to retire the side. Cards leave 1. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Edmundo Sosa will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 63, Edmundo.
Digging in will be Jose Ramirez. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance.
The third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. 3-for-4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. Now the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Next, it'll be Eddie Rosario. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. From the stretch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Brian Shaw, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 27.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Matt Carpenter, and they could use a spark from him here.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. One and one the count now. Hard ground ball. Defense played it perfectly. And a good throw gets it.
ああ、健太さん、こんばんは。気づかんかったですか。
Digging in, the switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
負けてますけどね。中継ぎが打たれまくりましたよ。
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose.
もう一試合。
1-0.
うわ
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Dylan Carlson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 8 home runs, 18 driven in. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Still 1-2. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battle.
Pulled toward right center field. He brings it in, and the Indians claim the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on
ヒッ
keeping
トは
on.
打ったけ
Got a
ど、あ
nice
と
little
1 本
run
が
going
出
here,
ず
winning
ね。
4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Cleveland wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Shane Bieber earns his 6th winning decision in this one, striking out 12 in the process.
それ以降点入らず。
Worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
음.うわぁ、3連敗してる。流れが悪いですね、これ。3連敗、3連勝。また3連敗。波が激しいですな。一回休んで、カブス。貯金が10やけど、2位なんですよね。さあ、終わりましょうか。よいしょ。さあ、もうケンさんも寝てるでしょ。 さあ、ではではでは。